How's it going, my dude gang? Welcome back to a brand new video in the channel, and today we're gonna be looking at the top 10 anti-meta decks that we can be playing right now in the standard format. Like, these decks are not gonna be like something crazy, not something that's gonna win a tournament, but it's something that can go against some archetypes, and we can actually win a local if that guy, if the top guy is using that great deck, like that Goldango deck. Like, let's just get into the video and see what this decks can do. Starting here with our honorable mentions, we got Arboliva EX. Arboliva EX is that weak Dragapult. Like, let's say just a weak Dragapult. We got the Dusknoll line that we can just go ahead and start putting damage counters with the ability Curse Blast, put damage counters in our bench, and use our Oil Sarvo that just do 6 damage counters. I mean, it says put 6 damage counters that do 20 damage into one Pokemon. So we're actually doing 120 damage counters. Like, our second attack is just recovers from all special ailments. I mean, all special conditions. Um, it is just a deck that I'm just gonna throw there. Like, it is a fun deck to play. It is a great deck, I would say, but I haven't seen it like pop off. If I seen somebody play it, it's someone that just built it because it saw someone like me just throwing it somewhere and saying it is a deck. Like, probably I don't know, like, probably can see some light. Our second honorable mention is gonna be our colorless deck. It's gonna be Terapagos EX. Like, sure, it got some upgrades getting the Mega Lopunny. Great upgrade, saying like we got the Dusknoll line so we can like start spreading damage in our bench, and we got our Noctowl line so we can get whatever we need. Like, it is one of those decks that if you want to go to a local and probably see what this deck is capable of, you can just go and play with it. Like, you're just gonna use Megalopony in this deck. That's There's nothing else. We don't have the energy to play our Crown Opal and just block the opponent. And since there's a lot of other colorless decks like Megalopony playing the Dusknoll line, or Mega Kangaskhan with Mega Absol, or Mega Kangaskhan with Lopunny, or Mega Kangaskhan with Crustle, like, there's probably no point in playing this deck. Like, sure, like, for those Terapagos fans, I would say give it a try, play with it, see what it's capable of. But you're just gonna play with the Megalopony. You just build a Megalopony deck if you want to play that. Like, if you want to play a colorless deck, like, sure, like, from what I'm seeing, it is a fun deck to play. It will be a deck that I would play to see how it works. But from just looking at it, with that inclusion of putting the Megalopony and the Duskull, that's everything that we're gonna use in this deck. Like, there gonna be some cases that we're gonna use the Terapagos, but that will be if we have our grass energy, our water energy, and our lightning energy, so we can use that crown opal and block the opponent from attacking us. But it is a cool deck. It will be a deck that I will play to see how it works. And, like, yeah, like, let's get to our other honorable mention. In our third honorable mention, we got Shenpao with the best caliber. Like, Shenpao, it was one of those first deck that I saw when I got into the game, and it got top placement. Like, then when the rotation came, it fell down. Like, I seen people play it. Like, I seen people using the new stadium, the new water stadium, and actually get top placements with that. And I actually don't know why people are not playing this deck right now, and more if there are people going with Celulesh. Like, it is a great anti-meta deck for Celulesh. It will be a great counter for Celulesh, Ethan's Typhlosion, Ethan's Ho-Ho, or the Ho-Ho box. Like, it will be one of those decks that can go against those and win. Getting to our top 10, starting the top 10, in number 10, we got Roading Moon. Roading Moon EX is a deck that I will be playing right now, and more if there are people playing the Mega Evolutions. Using that friendly gouging and just KOing that active Mega Evolution or probably an EX. I'm just taking two price cards, leaving my Pokemon with 30 damage counters. I mean, with 30 life points. And if the opponent doesn't have anything else to do to set up his attacking Pokemon, then probably it's game over. Like going against any Mega Evolution and just using that first attack and KOing that active Pokemon, it is one of those decks. Like it is the deck that you can be playing right now before it leaves. It's that Asian Pokemon that is leaving sadly, and more in this format right now that just spamming friendly gouging. Maybe you can spam it two times and KO your own Pokemon, but still, like you're taking if you're playing against a mega deck, you're taking six price cards in less than three turns. It is a good deck. Number nine right here, we got Slacking EX. Slacking EX is one of those decks that it's a troll. It is a troll deck. Like if you go against any one price decks, you can just throw in the Team Rockets tower and start attacking. Thing is, once they take out that Team Rockets tower, you cannot use your ability no more. I mean, like the ability activates again and you cannot attack anymore. So it is that fun deck to play, but I will personally play probably another copy of Team Rocket Towers or maybe two more. Like this one runs the whole line of Pidgeot like 222, so we can use that Cran tree and like stack up on our Pidgeots, maybe our Dusknoll line so we can start attacking. Or even our slackings. We got the Fan Rotom, we got the two line of Fan Rotom, so we can get our colorless and start evolving with that Grand Tree. Personally, one of those fun decks to play if you want to have a good time at your locals. In our top 8, we got Alakazam. Alakazam with that psychic draw, we get three cards from our deck to our hand. We got the Dunsparce line, so we can keep on shuffling all those cards into our hand and get a big hand and attack for big damage. Personally, this deck might be the psychic deck from post rotation, so we can go against Mega Lucario, Greninja, and any other weak to psychic deck or any other deck that has low HP. Like most that I've seen this deck do in damage is like 300. Like if it is a good hand, if you get to draw all the cards that you need, and we have the fan Rotom, so we can get our Dunsparce and start moving those cards to our hand. And we got the 4-3-4 line, three rare candy in case we need to like evolve our Kadabras, I mean our Alakazams real quick. And a good anti-meta deck for those weak to psychic Pokemons out there. And in our number 7, we got Baby Luna. We got Baby Luna with the big Blood Moon Ursaluna EX. Baby Luna with that Battle Harden, if you got two energies in your hand and you put this Pokemon in your bench, you're attaching those two energies into it. And Mad Bite does 100 damage plus 30 damage for each damage counter that your opponent's active Pokemon has. So we're hitting for a lot of damage. This deck took a lot of people by surprise. We got the Precious Trolley, so we can put our Soul Rocks, our Lunatones, our Monkey Dories, maybe our Fezandipity. I would not recommend putting our Fezandipity so quick, but I would probably put two Monkey Dories, one Soul Rock, one Lunatone, and leave one space open in case we got that Blood Moon Ursaluna in our hand, or if we draw it with our Lunatone's Lunar Cycle. Like, it is a fun deck to play. It is a high damage deck. If you want to have KO Pokemon, one hit KO Pokemons, it is one of those decks that you're gonna have to like start attacking with your Soul Rock, or maybe sacrifice one of your Blood Moons and start shipping damage. Start shipping damage so we can be hitting with our other Blood Moon Ursaluna. Start hitting big damage with it. Like, that's why we run 4 Night Stretchers in case we had to sacrifice our Blood Moons, our baby moons. My bad. We run 2 Petrels so we can search our trainer cards that we need. That's actually a good inclusion to this deck. And we got the Calamitous Snowy Mountain so we can start putting damage counters on any Pokemon. I think it's 3 damage counters, I believe. 3 damage counters. I had to read the card, but I believe it's 3 damage counters on any Pokemon that is set up. Fun deck to play, big deck to play too. Like, good anti meta if we want to go against those weak to fighting decks. This will be one of those that I will be playing. In our number 6, we got Slowking. Slowking with that sick inspiration. It is one of those decks that you want to set up quick. Like, you want to set up quick if you go against this deck, because once you see your opponent like with a grin on his face, or like maybe laughing or being too happy about it, you know he has a Kyurem in his hand, and he has an Academy at night too. So once he evolves that Slowpoke into a Slowking and has his energy attached to it, it is game over. It is game over because he's gonna grab all those little basics that you have that are 110 lower HP, and just gonna go with that Triforce and kill all of your Pokemon. That's that deck. It is the deck. Like, this is the deck that you don't wanna take your time with. Like, he's gonna find his cards real quick. So it is a fun deck to play. Um, I wouldn't say anti meta, but it is that fun deck to play, and it could go against all those weak to psychic decks. Now, getting into our top 5, we got Seaking's Festival Lead. Like, I say Seaking because this one focuses on the Seaking. We're focusing on the water type. There's a lot of fire types right now, and there will be a lot of fire types when post rotation comes. So probably this deck will be one of those decks that we're gonna need. One of those water decks that we're gonna need, so we can keep on going against those decks. Like, sure, we got the 4-3 line of the Seeking. We got the 4-4 of the Trackies because we need that boom boom groove so we can start getting the cards that we need, so we can start attacking, or we can start hand disrupting this guy, the opponent. We got the 2-2 line of the Applins, so we can like in case we going against those dark types, we got at least someone that can go against those dark types. So that's the Diplin. We got the 4 line of the Festival Grounds. We got the Brave Bangle, the Maximum Belt. That's gonna be our A spec, the Maximum Belt, in case we cannot hit for those high damage with the Seeking, with that Mega Charizard. Maybe with the Maximal Belt, we're gonna get up there. And with the Diplin, in case we don't get to those 300 damage counters, that I believe we do get to the 300 damage. My bad, not damage counters, damage. Um, yeah, like it will be with the Maximum Belt or the Berry Bangle. Um, we got the Rillaboom line. Don't know what it does. I haven't played it with the Rillaboom line. Maybe I'm building this deck right now, so I'm trying to see what is capable of. I'm gonna be playing this deck. But yeah, this will be Festival leads with the Seeking, and I would say it will be a good anti-meta deck since we got two different types that we can go against with. Back to back with our grass Pokemon, like we're going with the Venusaur, Mega Venusaur. Mega Venusaur hasn't seen the day of light, the light of day. My bad. The late, the wait, hasn't seen the light of day. I don't know why. Like it is a good deck to play, and more with the dark types that are going around. Like with the Toedscroll EX too. Like it's sad that the Toedscroll EX is leaving since that ability blocks Dragapult. Um, the ability says as long as any Pokemon has any energy attached to it, prevent all effects from attacks with those Pokemons that have energy attached to it. So we're blocking Dragapult, we're blocking the Triforce, we're probably blocking anything else. I have no clue. But yeah, like it is a good deck. But yeah, we're just blocking one of the best decks that's out there, that is Dragapult, putting those damage counters onto our Pokemon. It is pretty good. Like we got the Genesect too, since we can charge it out with the solo transfers from our Mega Venusaur. We can just start putting energies into all our Pokemons. Use our solo transfer, put it into our Genesect that does 20 damage counters for each energy that it has attached to it. And that's why it runs the Mega Meganium, the wild grow that with one energy equals two energy. So we're hitting big damage counters with the bug cannon from the Genesect. Now getting to our top three, we are getting to some real spicy stuff right here. Like we are going with the Eaton Typhlosion at our number three. Eaton Typhlosion, like it is a good deck alone, but if we put like this one that we put the Charizard EX so we can go against um Gardevoir or any psychic deck, it is pretty good. And if we go with the Dragapult line, the 3-3-1 Dragapult line, it will actually probably dominate. I have seen people playing it with Goldango, like for that mirror match. You play the 4-4 line of Goldango and you play the 3-3 line of Typhlosion. That's pretty good for me. Like if we grab the Charizard right here that plays the 2-1-2 line of Charizard, it is pretty good against Gardevoir. That Gardevoir right now, it is the BDIF. And if we want to spread damage counters and put those opponents put those opponents Pokemon into the damage that are uh into the damage output that our Eaton Typhlosion can do, then we use our Dragapult so we can put the damage counters on those Pokemons that we want to kill. This one runs the maximum belt. The one that I'm playing, that it has the Dragapult line, it is playing the secret box. It is a pretty good deck from what I'm seeing. A good anti-meta deck, especially for Goldango. Maybe Empoleon if it gets up there. If somebody's playing Empoleon that's weak to fire, I believe. Um, all those grass Pokemon that are coming back, not coming back, but all those grass Pokemon that are coming next rotation or in the next sets. This deck will be the fire deck that is gonna get up there since Cedric is gonna get buffed down, and any other fire deck it will be Charizard, Mega Charizard decks. Now right here, ah, right here we got Crossold deck with the Iron Thorns. I have played it. This was my first Crossold deck that I played. It was the Crossold Thorns deck, and it was beautiful. It was a great deck. I miss it. Um, this one got top four placements, I believe. There are a lot of ways that you can play Crossold. As a Crossold fan, as a Crossold player, there are a lot of ways that you can play Crossold. This one being one of the top three ways that you can play Crossold. Number one, I would say it will be Crossover with Ensorark. Number two, if you want to be a control deck, it will be this one. And number three, right now, that is growing up little by little, is the Crossover Kangaskhan deck. Well, like Mega Kangaskhan deck. Like, if you want to be a control, like take control of the match, this one will be your top pick. It will be the Crossover Iron Torrents. And the Iron Torrents, once you put it in the active spot, you block any ability from any Pokemon that's not from the future, and not letting them do anything with their abilities. Like, this will be the control deck that you want to play. If you want to play something else that gives you more draw engine, and like grab the cards that you need so you can attack, because with this one you just wait for the cards to come to you. Like, you don't have any draw engine in this one. You just wait for the cards to come to you. Like, with the Ensorark, you're gonna have the draw engine with that trade ability, and with the Kangaskhan and Mega Kangaskhan, Buffalon, and Crustle, you got the wall and you got the draw engine. So you got that wall deck. What I mean by that is that you got the two Buffalons, you got the Mega Kangaskhan, you got your Crussels. So you're blocking the opponent from attacking you, doing 60 less damage to your colorless Pokemon, and not attacking your Crustle. He's gonna focus on any other Pokemon that is not your Crustle. So going back to the topic, that it is this deck right here. This will be your top pick if you want to go anti-meta and be in control of your opponent's match. This will be the deck that I will be playing if I want to take control. And at number one right here, I know you guys maybe saw it. You guys were asking yourself, where is Cynthia's Garchomp? Then right here it is at number one. It will be Cynthia's Garchomp. Cynthia's Garchomp, it is such a great deck. Like, it is its own archetype. Like, having the Rosaries to like give you 30 plus damage, running the 3-3 line, you're just doing 190 with the first attack, and probably 320, I believe. You're doing 260, 350, my bad. You're doing 350 with that with if you have the three lines of Cynthia's Roserade in your bench. If it is perfect, you're gonna have the three Rosaries and the three Rosarias in your deck, and you're gonna use your Gibble, evolve it to Gabite, and start putting all of them in your bench. If you know what the opponent is playing, then sure, you can just play two Rosarias, two Rosarates. Um, like, this one specifically is playing the Team Rockets tower. Since we want to block, since we want to block our opponent's non-colorless Pokemon. Since right now, there's a lot of people using Pidgeot, using Kangaskhan, and using any other type like Buffalons too. We're just taking down all those abilities and just attacking with the 260 if we're going um against if we're going against Dragapult, or maybe Charizard. Like, in my opinion, I'm still trying to see what I can like fix from this deck, and I will probably like put in a Gravity Mountain since it's gonna affect me. But since I had the Cynthia's power weight, it will only go down to 370. I know we want a lot of damage, but not a lot of Pokemon can get up to 370. Only one that can get up there is probably Mega Kangaskhan if you hit all heads. Any other grass deck that has a lot of damage output, and that will be probably it. So Cynthia's Garchomp, one of those great anti-meta decks that you want to be playing. Um, it's not going anywhere. Like, it's not going down. It's gonna be going up from now on. Once post rotation comes, it's gonna be up there, and I hope there's a lot of more stuff that can come from the sets that can benefit Cynthia's Garchomp, so it can get at least top 16, top 8. Like, I've been playing this deck since Journey Together. I mean, since Destined Rivals came out, and I fell in love with it, and I will keep on playing it until I see something good from it. So yeah, my Level Gang, this will be the video. This will be the top 10 anti-meta decks that you can be playing right now in the standard format before rotation. Like, these decks, I know a lot of them are not the greatest, are not gonna be up there, or if you want to have fun, enjoy the game. And if you saw any Pokemon that you liked here and you would like to play that deck, like, give it a try. There's nothing to lose unless you're one of those hardcore guys that want to win everything. But if you like one of these Pokemons and you want to give it a try, then go ahead. Nobody's gonna say nothing. Yeah, sure, there's gonna be those guys that are gonna say like, "Oh, I would change this. I would put this," or "Why you not playing the meta?" But it is what you like. It is a deck that you want to play, and just enjoy it. Like, a lot of decks that I made are decks that I play one time, and if I don't see that it works, then I would just throw it down and build another random deck and play and keep on experiencing other cards. Don't just stick to the meta. Just keep on playing with other cards, enjoy the game, and like, I'll see you guys in the next one.